Hi there, so I am Heidi Vanderwall and I am the founder of Crown Free, and I wanted to give you a little behind the design on our key tank. So I feel like I have a double right here. So this design was several years in the making. We shelved this design many times and just couldn't seem to nail it down. But finally last fall God said, nope, take it back off the shelf and let's try again. So dusted it off and came up with a design that I really love. I knew I wanted it to be kind of a vintagey looking key. Probably, let's see, this was back in 2014. God started showing me keys everywhere, along with the number 2222. I'm grateful that I am a journaler because I could see just lots of references over the years about the number 22 and about keys. And back in 2014, I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw 3 keys hanging over me. And they were all these beautiful antique keys. One was copper, one was silver, and one was gold. And they all looked different. And I didn't know what they meant or why I was seeing them, but I knew they were significant. So that was kind of where it started, the whole key thing. And then the 2222 kept coming around. And then one morning I was just having my quiet time, and in my devotional, it referenced Isaiah 22 verse 22. And I about fell out of my chair because I'll read it to you here. I will set the key of the house of David upon his shoulder. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. So it really tied it together, and I knew that that's what God was trying to say, that there was a connection between that 2222 and these keys I kept seeing. And so if you look closely, and I love this about some of our pieces, there's just a backstory and a little treasure hunt with our pieces, but if you look really closely, it's an I and an S and 2222. So Isaiah 22 verse 22 is just sketched into the design on the stem of the key here. So I wanted that to be in there. I wanted that to be referenced. And I know God is doing something really powerful with this key reference. And I have done some studying on it. And there's a whole lot out there about keys and what they represent. And this specific key, the key of David, the one referenced in Isaiah 22 verse 22, I think what I just feel for me, what I'm taking away from this is, God gives us keys, and it's our job to discern what His will is, and to prayerfully pray about, what is He asking us to do with these keys, and to be obedient. And these keys, I almost think of them as a weapon. And God gives us the authority in His name to open what He wants open and to shut what He wants shut. So I think when we hear from God, when we really seek Him out, we can turn those keys with confidence and decree and declare that doors will be open and closed. When we're listening to the voice of God and what He wants us to do with those keys, I think some really amazing, powerful things can happen. So anyways, so that's just a little bit about the design on this key tank. I wanted to share it with you, so if you're wearing it, you know a little bit more about where it came from, and a little behind the design. So thanks for listening in.